Right. Welcome, people. Welcome. This is
Hold
the
on,
Cold
no.
Hard
You're not
Facts.
finna come in sad like that, man. What the fuck is up with the business? Is Cold Hard Facts. No.
Okay, Cold Hard Facts podcast episode.
Well, it sounds like you better come with some energy.
338.
You said, "What's going on, guys? How are we?"
This is episode 338. Like I said, I am DNA, the only one. I only have two out of the three of my co-hosts. Joe Budden went to celebrate Valentine's Day, as I knew he would. So it's cool. It's cool. We lose one every week, guys. We lose one of the co-hosts every week.
Last week was my turn.
Unfortunate circumstances, but yeah, we're gonna make it
not
work.
really unfortunate. It's just
Life.
That one.
Okay, so we got a lot of stuff to talk about.
No, we don't.
And we do. We actually do.
No, we don't.
It's something I wanted to talk about that has gotten mentioned a while ago by us because I brought it up. By me because I brought it up. And for some reason I had saw it on YouTube again. It just came up like out of the blue. Which was Joe Budden talked about how it was only 7 rappers that get the push basically when they drop. And I end up like racking my brain and like trying to figure out, okay, who was those 7 artists? So this is the list I came up with, and you tell me if I'm accurate. I really got 8 artists because, well, it's 7 rappers and 1 singer. So I picked Future, Travis Scott, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, Drake, Lil Uzi Vert, and Beyonce.
I ain't gonna lie, I zoned out when you said that. What happened?
Right, run that back. What?
Okay, the 7, well, it's 8 artists that Joe Budden could be talking about. It's Future, Travis Scott, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, Drake, Lil Uzi Vert, and Beyonce.
What exactly did he say, though?
Basically, those are the ones that the record labels are putting the most time and attention and money into.
You said Beyonce, Travis Scott, J. Cole,
Kendrick,
Drake, Uzi,
Future,
mm-hmm.
Travis Scott.
I don't know who he could be talking about, honestly. Who knows?
It's a couple people, really, if you don't leave it that vague.
And it also depends on how he said it, because
he's talked about it multiple times in the past. He's just never named them. Like, so I felt like it was important for us to me to name him because like he'll never like just outright name him unless it's behind a paywall or some shit. And I don't know if he named them or not. To be honest with you, I just know that like this is most likely the artist he could be talking about because of the fact that, well, the last Uzi album was horrible, but that's also because he ain't had no single.
I'm at the pink tape.
No.
Single or not, that shit was doo-doo.
We talking about Eternal Take 2.
Oh, yeah, that was trash. That was terrible.
So, yeah, and that's because it didn't have no single and also because it was just horrible.
I was gonna say, I don't blame that single. And not having a single, I blame it for just not being the quality that we thought it was gonna be.
Yeah. Travis Scott, of course, like, but yeah, you can get off that though and move on to something else. Kendrick Lamar, his Super Bowl performance. Yeah, I thought it was good. I thought it was really, really good.
If you hating, you just need some pussy.
Okay.
Well, that's not what you need if you hating.
No, I'm just saying
But
what Wayne said, because niggas is just overly hating on the Kendrick thing because they either side Drake or they just don't like Kendrick, and or they're YT. If you know, you know. It don't make no sense. Everybody was
YT?
just
yeah, dude.
it don't make no sense like how everybody their mama was so ready to name this the worst Super Bowl when we had plenty worse. That's all I'm
Well,
saying.
okay, so here's the thing. I agree with you, but it's kind of like everybody has their preference, right? So, like
You
you
right.
said, if you're a white person and you don't like rap music, and if you do like rap music but you don't like Kendrick, it's either one or two ways. You either just don't like it because that's not your cup of tea when it comes to rap, or you just racist and don't like black people at all. You know what I mean? Like it's
And you not
literally
wrong with
that's
that.
literally
I
that's
agree.
literally that's literally the two sides if you white and shit like that. So if you black and you don't like it, you either once again Kendrick is not your cup of tea, you don't rock with his music, or you just stand you're not stand Drake, but you're more of a Drake fan. Like what type of hip hop that Drake makes is your cup of tea. You don't listen to Kendrick. So cool. You don't like it. It's
Man,
not necessarily now if you just don't like it just to say you don't like it, that's hating. That's really hating. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the thing that I had to discover about people not liking shit is like everybody that don't like it is not a hater. Like
right.
they don't have to agree with us about why we like it. They don't have to agree to songs he shows. They don't have to agree with the message. They don't have to agree with all the symbolism. None of that. Cool. Whatever. You know what I mean? You don't like it. You don't like it. Now, that's not to say that you can't go and be like, you crazy and then run down the points of why you liked it and why you think they're tripping. It's like,
Yeah.
but in my opinion, I was surprised, but I wasn't because I mentioned on this podcast that the Super Bowl halftime show was going to be a preview of what the tour was going to be like.
Big as the Super Bowl, nigga.
That literally has nothing to do with what I just said.
It don't, but it was just funny because of who tweeted it and then the picture after that shit was so funny.
So,
I feel
yeah,
like if you ain't
I
if
already said it was going to be a preview of the tour. I already knew he wasn't going to perform the hits. I knew it. You know what I'm saying? Like he did, what's that song he did? He did DNA and he did Humble, but that's about it from the hits. All the songs he did was mostly, and All the Stars. But other than that, he basically did songs from GNX, which I figured. Um, which is a bold choice for the Super Bowl because, usually when people do Super Bowls, they perform their hits or the songs that they know people know. He chose not to. So that was a bold choice. And it goes along with the theme of the message he was trying to convey in the whole entire performance. Um, but I liked it though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and say I thought it was trash. I liked it. I really wish he would have done the hits, but I'm not disappointed that he did songs from GNX like some other folks.
Nah, yeah. It
yeah.
was like that was a good touch. It needed it and people enjoyed it. People ain't try to well, people did down it, of course. That's the whole point of how we got here with this conversation. But
I think it's just because he didn't do the hits, honestly. If he'd have did like a swimming pools um all right, even though he already did all right on the Super Bowl stage. If he'd have done the swimming pools or Money Trees or King Kunta or whatever, it probably would have, went over a little better in terms of the general consensus of like people being like, okay, I know that song. Okay, I know that song. You know what I mean? It's crazy how I don't know if y'all saw the videos where people were recording the audience reactions during the performance, and some people were on their phones and not really engaged with the performance and shit like that. But I told my cousin sent me that, and I said, well, that's cool. You see all 80,000 people scream A minor in unison though. So I guess they stayed, they and participated where it counted.
it did the job.
You know what I mean? Like,
And we gotta accept that.
so
Yep. It's part of it's part of the message though that he was sending. Like he been talking about this. He been sending this same message since like To Pimp a Butterfly. I think it's just to me. Um, but yeah, you over there
Who need
listening?
help? Who we gotta go help?
That's my homie. He talking about he old as hell. He ain't used Twitter in a long time. He trying to figure out how to use
But yeah, yeah, man. Uh, yeah, like I said, like it was so clear, like it was like yeah, the same message as To Pimp a Butterfly. Like, wake up. That's basically what it was, like a wake up, like you know.
Nah, it definitely was a wake up call. It's that time to get y'all asses up.
But I want to talk about all the records that it broke, or
If you would like to.
well, the first one, eh, I was like, that was kind of expected because of like reactors and stuff with the how it did more than the Usher one on the day. Well, it did the same
on
amount
YouTube. It did,
on
yeah.
YouTube.
On
Yeah,
YouTube.
on YouTube it did. His streaming his old album, GNX is basically about to be number one again. It never left the charts anyway, so
Ain't Good Kid, Mad City still on now?
Yes, bro.
Exactly. That man ain't leaving them charts no time soon, no matter what song he put on there.
I think Humble went double diamond on the same day. Let's see. What else? Yeah, he did what he was supposed to do. He brought I think those sales also had something to do with the vinyls going out in that around that time too. So
That could help too.
Yeah. So other than that, we can move on from that. We all want to talk about Drake and Party or Larry Jones and 2 Chainz first?
Probably Larry Jones and 2 Chainz first because that came out first.
June and 2 Chainz for 500, Alex.
All right. Yeah, Larry Jones and 2 Chainz. This was a phenomenal body of work.
That is so shocking to hear you say.
Why
really
is it
shocking to say?
Why
you know
is
exactly
it shocking?
Why. You know why? Because of who's on it. Fuck 2 Chainz and Alchemist. June. You don't even listen to June.
That's what I was saying. That is why I'm really. I didn't want to look up because I ain't believe him. I stayed right here. I said, "Nah."
That's literally that's why it's crazy to hear you say.
Okay.
Because I don't believe you.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe you.
Why? Okay. I told y'all this. I told y'all this. I'm not gonna like every.
Y'all niggas.
I'm not gonna like.
Niggas.
Yeah, this is exactly what I'm gonna tell y'all again. Like, I'm not gonna always gravitate towards everything that y'all like.
Yeah,
and plus, like I'm listening to. I feel like I'm listening to just as wide a range of artists as y'all. Plus, I'm listening to everybody locally from the city. So that's why it's kind of tough to listen to everybody. For me, at least. For me. Especially a nigga who like Currency that's repeatedly putting out music. Wiz Khalifa repeatedly puts out music. Larry Jones, another nigga who repeatedly puts out music. Bodie James, another nigga, repeatedly puts out music. He probably had 2 projects drop in 1 month sometimes. So that's why it's difficult. It's difficult for me, for certain artists. So if you releasing that much music at one time, I'm going to gravitate to what I gravitate towards too. I'm not going to always like.
Now see with Joan, before we get into this review, with Joan it's kind of like this. If this was like 2018, 2019, where he was dropping albums every 2 to 3 months, like I understand. But now it's kind of like he really drops sporadically as hell. Like
Okay.
he might drop multiple projects, but they'll be sporadic. Like for example, in 2021, he dropped 2 tapes. He dropped the Orange Print and Into the Late Night with Cardo. They came out within like 3 months of each other, I think. And then he ain't dropped nothing else. In 2022, he dropped that collab tape with Jay Worthy in March, and then he dropped his album in September, and that was it.
Right.
2023, he dropped Great Escape in March, Night Shift in November. Then last year, he only dropped one thing, the Doing It For Me joint. So he's not as sporadic as he once was.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
He's
Well,
It's
on a
like
consistent
2018,
roll.
2019. 2018, I think he dropped like 3 or 4 projects, and then 2019, he dropped like 6. You know what I'm saying? So
Let him cook.
Yeah. Well, like I said, this was a phenomenal body of work. I love all of it except for one song, and I was damn near.
I wonder what song that is. I guarantee I probably like that song.
I feel like I do too.
And I damn near was like, it was damn near 2 songs at one point.
Oh,
But
damn, John, it's a song we like.
It was
How
damn
you
near
know?
2 songs. So, but
Well, I like the whole
that's
thing.
how he
So
describing.
yeah,
what song was it?
I didn't like Any Day.
Oh my God, that's
What
crazy.
I tell you? It's a song
Damn.
it's a song we
I'm
like.
not gonna ask why, but I respect that.
Well,
I'll
yeah.
let it be.
I'm not
Other
gonna
than
ask
that,
why.
yeah, everything was fire. Everything was fire.
The only
Like
song
it's an
I didn't
album of
like,
the year contender.
the only song I didn't like at first was I sent y'all the day it dropped. I sent Colossal because 2 Chainz went crazy and that beat was crazy, but I almost felt like Larry ruined that song. I just really felt like he ruined it.
You feel like he
But
ruined Colossal?
yeah, I think he did. But I don't feel that way now because I'm used to it. But at first it was like, oh, like why you come in on this song like that?
I understand it.
But my favorite joint that I put on repeat is Life is the title track and Generation. I had them on repeat for a long time.
LLC for me.
Yeah.
2 Chainz was snapping on that chorus.
I think we now know the type of route he needs to lean for his next solo project because his last 2 solo albums have been ugh.
So we're talking about Sir Chainz, got you.
Yeah. 2
Oh,
Chainz
you
last
talking
2
about 2
albums.
Chainz? Oh,
Yeah, 2
okay.
Chainz.
He was not
You
talking
know,
about
Larry.
Joe.
To me, Larry didn't drop nothing but heat. You know what I'm saying? But as far as 2
Larry
Chainz is
been on.
concerned, the what album was that? The So Help Me God and the Dope Don't Sell Itself both are lackluster as
Yeah.
hell. Especially when
Yeah.
you compare it to the previous 2 albums, The Pretty Girls Like Trap Music, which to me is flawless, and the Rapper Go to the League, which is almost as flawless. So you know what I'm saying? Like
What's the name of that album that had that Kendrick song on there?
it's Rapper Go to
Rapper
the
goes to
League.
league.
Rapper Goes to the League. Okay. Well, you did say it already. I didn't hear you.
Yeah, that album is almost equally as flawless. So to drop those 2 back to back like that, 2017, 2019, and then to drop some shit like So Help Me God and Dope and Dope Sell Itself, you know, it's just like, like, what was you thinking?
Yeah.
So Help Me God did give me one song that I
No, it's a
do
couple
still play
songs.
this day.
It's a couple songs on So Help Me God that I like, but compared to the last 2 albums, it was mediocre.
No, yeah, I get that. And that didn't, I mean, there's
Cause
some
I ain't
things
gonna
you can
lie,
take away from it, I guess, in a good standpoint.
I
I
ain't gonna
hope.
lie, it's a really basic song. I think the thing that made me like it was the video, but that I Can't Go For That on So Help Me God is absolutely hilarious.
That, and then my
That
favorites though
video is
came with a
fucking
lighter.
funny. I don't know if y'all ever seen that, but
Nah, I ain't never seen the video.
it's
No, I haven't
it's a
seen the
video
video.
where he basically was like y'all remember Outkast Hey Ya video when Andre 3000 played all them characters? It's basically like that. But
I'm
2
with you.
Chainz is playing a bunch of different people.
Okay.
Funny as hell.
Yeah.
And a song with Brent Faiyaz, but I kind of be trying to skip over that song because of Kanye. But you know what I mean.
Let it go. We're on a
I
new
ain't
path
saying
now.
nothing. We got to talk about him too. I know y'all seen that shit he said.
I'm not.
Man, look.
I ain't say I was talking about him. You see,
No,
y'all.
That man already decided he don't want to say nothing.
Yeah, no. Okay, we ain't got to talk about that then. I don't really want to talk about it. I thought y'all might want to talk about it because I know y'all saw it.
Oh man,
I tried my best
I
not
think
to see
Kanye
it.
no mind. He just doing what he do best. Act ignorant because he can.
You know,
I saw something
life is
recently.
beautiful. Life is beautiful gets the second 10 of the year for me.
Can I say? Well, I
Definitely
guess
gets a 10.
Yeah, it's probably a 10. Even though I didn't like one song, but yeah,
I was
how
gonna say
many
you
it
done
contender?
you done gave a 10 to worse.
What was that?
Don't know. I was just about to
I,
stop you. Don't you ask that question.
I was gonna say I ain't saying nothing. I don't know what he gave a 10 to. I'm just
Oh,
saying you
okay.
probably gave a 10
Because
to worse. I'm not finna go down that rabbit hole with you. Cause look, you don't want me to go down my favorite category. What's a mixtape and what's an album?
I mean, some need
Don't,
it,
don't,
Our
some
don't,
don't.
don't,
discussion.
don't. No, no.
Our
Okay,
We're not
well,
doing
discussion.
that. We're not doing that today. No, we're not doing that today.
okay. So,
Hey man, I'm just a man on his laptop doing a podcast with his towels.
okay, some sexy songs for you. Party Next Door Drake is really a Drake album with Party on it. Uh,
I kind of agree, but I also
Drake
disagree.
featuring Party.
and also, like, I don't know. Some people were expecting a rap album. I don't get why. Some people, I heard some people. I saw people saying
That's
that
insane. What the
they
fuck would you
wanted him to
expect that?
rap, and
He
I'm just
literally
like,
said it's dropping on Valentine's Day. What is wrong
like
with you niggas?
exactly, like, what are you talking about? Okay, fine. Uh, this was okay. It wasn't amazing to
It
me.
was good, but it could have been a lot better.
Right.
And y'all know why.
It's not something I'm like rushing to listen. I'm literally only rushing to deeper on here, like literally every day. That's like the only song I need.
I figured that song would catch your attention.
That's about it. Like I'm not listening to too much of this. Like not
So
every day, at least.
so Martin, I got a question because you brought this to my attention.
Mm-hmm.
You said that the beginning of the album didn't really catch you. But then
Did
when
not.
I said it was the middle and you asked me what I meant by the middle because we might be in agreement. So what tracks in the beginning didn't do it for you?
Hold on, give me 1 second. That's why I was trying to actually get that queued up for you. I'm glad you brought that up. Got it. Okay,
I don't
slow
think
down.
Drake has ever had a really bad intro.
Nah, CN Tower ain't too bad. I've heard better intros, but that wasn't bad.
Right.
Right.
I think it was the beat that threw me off at first when I first cut it on.
All right. So I wasn't a fan of CN Tower. The transition into Mothballs was probably the best thing I liked about Mothballs. Something about you had my attention because it just seemed simple, settled. I liked it. Crying in Chanel, I ain't gonna lie, that just sounded like a song made for women that I didn't care for in my mind. And then I just did not like Spider-Man, Superman.
Yeah, because I like those songs.
You can't
I like
pay
all
me
those
to
songs
like
too.
that
Yeah, I
song.
like
I'm
those songs.
sorry.
Well, I didn't
So,
like
I
Crying in
like
Chanel
those
either.
songs. I
thank you.
love that.
Okay, that's
I
it.
ain't gonna say I love that song. I like that song. That's not love is
And
a stretch.
I just did not like Spider-Man, Superman. That shit
Nah,
just sound.
that shit sound fire in the car. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it sounds fire.
That
I'll
and crying in
re-listen in the
Chanel.
car. I had
That
headphones
and
in. I'll
crying in
re-listen in the
Chanel.
car.
I told y'all I do
No,
all
that ain't.
my new music
Listen to
listening in the car.
I listened to Crying in Chanel on the when I was on the way here. No.
No, that shit
Mm-mm.
sound decent in the car. I don't know what you talking about. But
Um,
for me, the weakest point in this album, CN Tower is an okay intro. I don't like Mothballs like that. Something About You is cool. Brian and
see,
Chanel is decent. Spider-Man, Superman is decent, despite what Martin says.
and don't go
Deeper
no.
is great. Small Town Fame is decent. I like Pimmy's Dilemma. Whoever Pim is, we need to hear more of her.
She ain't.
Yeah.
She'll never make me replace Yeba. But yeah, nah, we need more of
No,
that.
we're gonna talk about Yeba in a second.
I was gonna say, let's go. Come on, let's go down to Yeba. That was my shit.
Small Town Fame is decent. Pimmy's Dilemma is great. We need more of her. I don't like Brian Steele like that. Give me a hug. The internet is going crazy over Give Me a Hug.
Because they try to
It's a
direct it
decent
towards
song.
so much shit.
It's a decent song. I ain't gonna lie. And that beat switch at the end was insane, but it's a decent song. I'll give it that. Raining in Houston is the shit. I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah, it's good.
That's good.
Lasers is okay. I hate Meet Your Padre. I don't know why it's here. I don't know why they made that song. They should have just left that on the cutting room floor. Same thing with Nokia. I know Drake was trying to do something different, but he really shouldn't be doing nothing different. He should have
Bro,
kept
that's
that
gonna
shit.
go up. That Nokia song.
I know it will. I know it will, and that's
the actually kind of catchy. I like it.
Nah, that beat is terrible. I hate that beat.
I'm gonna use that beat for something. I know I will.
Now, Die Trying. I really wanted to like that song when I saw that she was on here, but I just can't. I can't. Bro. Like
just
that
gotta
shit
ignore
just.
it. They can never make me hate you, Yabba.
No, I don't hate Yebba. I hate partying. I hate Drake for making Party Next Door and Yebba do that song. That's what I hate.
No, I agree. But they can never make me hate you, Yabba.
Yeah, I don't hate them. I don't hate any of them. I just hate Drake for making them do that song. And not only do I hate them for making them do that song, it just doesn't belong here. This sounds like some other shit that should have been like,
I think it should have been a single.
Something.
I think that should have been
No, it shouldn't have been on here at all. They should have like, all right, let's try something.
No, I'm talking about a single for itself, all by
itself.
itself.
No, this don't work. All right, fuck this song. The rest of it is decent. Somebody Loves Me and Straight. Celibacy had me cracking up. I ain't gonna lie. Celibacy had me cracking up.
You think it's a video for Celibacy?
It probably is. On My Way was decent. Glorious is decent. When He's Gone, that song had me crying, laughing. And Greedy is alright. You know what I'm saying? So this is really like a 6 out of 10 for me.
Probably like 6.5, yeah.
I wasn't, my homie say the album needed less Drake, and I agree.
It's 50-50.
Yeah, my homie say it needed less solo. With it. My homie say it needed less solo Drake, and I'm in complete agreement. I don't think Drake should have been solo on here. I think this should have just been a straight PartyNextDoor Drake album.
Right.
I mean,
without the experimentation. Like, why would you do the experimentation? Do what you know best.
So
stay in that R&B bag. Stop trying to do the techno, island, country sounding music. Just do R&B. Do Toronto 40 sounding. Wait, where is 40?
He's not in the mood right now, I'm assuming.
Where is 40?
Hey, look.
He was nowhere on here. Where is 40? 40 wouldn't have let this happen.
Hey, John, you know how we say Farnsworth Bentley went missing around when Diddy got in trouble?
Yeah.
Maybe 40 disappeared when Drake got into some trouble. Both their right-hand bands get gone.
Where is 40? 40 would not have let that middle part happen.
Hey, look, it's here, isn't it?
It'll be skipped by me.
I'm just saying, man, look. You can't say they ain't coinciding.
Like I said, when Party and Drake do the R&B thing, it works. It totally works. And when they don't, it don't work.
Yeah.
I feel like this is just a combination of the idea of what the Drake and 21 Savage thing was, but the experimentals of Honestly Nevermind.
Probably.
If you think about it,
it shouldn't have been 21 songs, that's for sure.
Damn. Yeah. Damn, it is 21 songs. Fuck.
It shouldn't have been 21 songs. They could have kept it to simple 10 or 12.
Did y'all read the note from the artist?
Yeah, I did
can't read that, sir.
Go ahead. He ain't got Apple Music, but I did read it.
I'll read it for you. 74 personal minutes by PartyNextDoor and Drake for the city of Toronto, for Canada, and for the world that has tuned in to the sound of ours from time. OVO, OMO, Farina. Maybe
Drake
that was the karma that caused a verse on my
Drake wrote this. I know Drake wrote this.
And my family fortunes.
I know.
You're most likely in the near future.
I'm like, you most likely in the near future. Drake definitely wrote this.
You know he did. What? This fucking maniacal lover bastard
Talking about
made this on
74,
purpose.
talking about 74 personal minutes by PartyNextDoor and Drake for the city of Toronto, for Canada and the world that has tuned into the sound of ours from time. Drake definitely wrote that. PartyNextDoor wouldn't write no shit like this.
That's from that boy Drake heart and soul.
He could take that and stick it somewhere.
Hey, look, man, he just wants you to know it was personal time from him and Party for
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Toronto. For
What
the
I am,
world.
what I am most happy about as far as Drake is concerned, I'm glad he didn't mention the rap beef. I'm glad he didn't take this opportunity to talk about it. But I'll just say this, Drake, you almost 40, bro. You have a line in this song that says, "Fuck the rap beef. I'm trying to get the party lit for the bitches." You is almost 40. Fuck them bitches.
Fuck the bitches.
Shit, that's a
Give
problem
that
now.
to your money.
That's why people don't like you now, because you doing shit like that, saying shit like that.
Man.
My homie
Yeah.
say my homie say that's his problem with Future too, but you know, I get it. I really do. I really get it. 40, Future is fucking 40. How old is Future? 40 what? 42? 41?
He's in
I
his
get it.
40s. I don't
I
know.
do.
Definitely in his 40s.
I get it. I do. But this was a 6 out of 10. This was a 6 out of 10 for real, bro. Drake gotta grow up, dog. He gotta grow up.
I already told y'all my answer.
Somebody
I
asked
got
me.
5 on it.
Somebody mentioned to me. A friend of mine mentioned to me, like, he was like, "Man, what happened to Drake?" I said, "America ruined him."
He 41. To answer your future question.
Okay, yeah. I mean, America ruined Drake. If Drake would have never moved to America, he'd have been fine. Like at that one point, if he had never moved here, he'd have been fine. If he'd have just stayed his ass in Canada, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're looking like that for.
I ain't buying that shit.
I am.
Cause y'all know, cause one, it ain't in Drake nature to just stay in one spot. That nigga wasn't gonna stay, even if he said he was gonna do it. That time he was supposed to stay, he wasn't gonna stay.
I'm saying, you know, he lived in California for a while, so I think when he moved out there, it ruined him. Because if you know what you know, he moved out to California right around the time Nothing Was the Same was getting made. And then people started having an issue with his music when Views came out. When Views came out, he was low-key still living in California, but he had just moved back to Canada for a time.
Right.
So, yeah, I think America ruined him. And it ain't no better that the nigga got a crib in fucking Houston, Texas now.
Well, I mean, I'm just taking it back to,
Drake
Houston,
got an
Atlanta,
addiction.
Vegas, yeah.
Drake got an addiction to strippers.
Houston,
And
Atlanta, Vegas.
him living in Houston is not good for his mental health, if you ask me.
He's probably finna take a stint. It's probably gonna be Houston now, then Atlanta again, then Vegas.
Nah, he
That
ain't
nigga's
giving
gonna revisit Houston, Atlanta, Vegas. I have a
Hell
feeling.
no, he not, because he done paid all that money to build that big ass crib out in Toronto. He ain't leaving that big ass
That
house.
don't
He
mean
just got
nothing
him a
to
little.
Drake. Drake make money just breathing sometimes now.
That's true.
This nigga can leave the crib whenever he want, and just bought the crib and say, all right, I'm gonna move again. His financial advisor gonna be like, I mean, to tell you no is kind of stupid because you're gonna have the money by tomorrow anyway. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that ain't gonna do what he want. I say Houston, Atlanta, Vegas, the shit. If you gonna, go ahead and make a little fake Houston, Atlanta, Vegas tour.
That nigga need to rap again. I mean, really rap.
I said that myself, but I don't think we're getting that. We gonna get R&B. We gonna get experimental Drake until Drake feels like he wants to come and do hip hop again.
That was crazy. He actually listened to Kendrick and keep on making me dance, waving my hand. They ain't gonna beat no threat.
Man. And boy, what a threat it was.
He needs to rap again.
That's your best solution for it, John. He need to rap again.
Yeah, I mean, shit, for his fuck his career, like for his credibility, dog. Like I don't care, your career gonna be fine. This show hip hop credibility you need to be worried about.
I don't think he worried about it no more because the fact I think he gonna really. I think you gotta really think about it. This man's probably gonna keep going off of his established credit already, and he's gonna feel like it's so quote unquote tainted. But even then, the fan base is like we clearly see now. They still hang heavy on Drake and still think hell. If anything, they think that nigga still won.
Mm-hmm.
There's still motherfuckers that said he won. So I mean, what can you do? I feel that nigga ain't gonna change his ways. He gonna keep experimenting until he get the next trend.
Did anybody look at the Club Shay Shay interview with Gilly?
I glanced at it.
I
Like
heard that
clips.
Gilly confirmed what's the name, the high school student and his situation with his son.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I heard from the interview.
Okay.
But that's really about it.
Um.
What did we miss, DNA?
So he talked about some shit.
He said we ain't got to talk about the sad shit, but he talked about some shit.
Yeah, he definitely talked about some shit. So first things first, he talked about how he got invited to the Rock Nation brunch once. He was like, I ain't going to that shit. He said he gonna go to none of them parties. No parties at all. And then Shannon asked him why. And then the Rock Nation brunch ain't nothing but niggas getting on the lawn and taking pictures. And Jay-Z basically saying, I told you I'm still the shit. You see how I got them all here, right?
I'm weak. Told you I'm still the shit. You see who I got here, right?
And basically throw all the money at me. Don't give it to none of these guys. But also he talked about that 50 had tried to get him to sign somewhere. But he was in a bidding war for a minute. 50 also talked about this in his book though. So yeah, that was pretty much accurate. And I was like, damn, like the way 50 broke it down though is basically I heard Gilly's music before and I'm like, yeah, he probably could only be a writer because I don't think he so podcast to work out for him. Salute to him. You do $1 billion worth of games. Salute to Gilly. But yeah. What else he talked about? Oh, he talked about the last words that King Von told him before he passed. Because he had interviewed King Von at one point, and he talked about basically King Von said the last thing he told him was that we could definitely if we would just talk to each other, none of this stuff would happen. Like basically all the killing and stuff wouldn't happen. And I was just like, wow. It's like, wow, dog. Because I mean that's like, yeah, but that could happen. But when y'all do get a chance to talk to each other, y'all only go on live and make threats and talk shit. So
right.
You talking about a phone call, a real phone call, or I don't know. I'm guessing he was talking about a real phone call. So yeah, which is not bad. Like if he thought that, then I'm sure that stuff would have got worked out.
For sure.
What else? Y'all got something?
Hold on, I had a couple things popped up. You know, 2.5. I had a couple tabs rolling and scrolling. Well, actually, matter of fact, let's get back to the music tip. What I was talking about. I had West Side Gun.
Oh yeah, he dropped the album. Yeah.
12.
I did not.
I hadn't heard it yet.
Wow.
Him and Stove God. They dropped the collab tape.
Stove God Cooks. Okay.
Stove God Cooks. Yes, sir.
I mean, According to Westside Gun, it's basically Hitler wears Hermes 12, but it's just called 12. So
Bro, who's gonna? Yeah, I know. Like, I'm sure he's the one uploading it. Who's gonna want to write Hitler's wears Hermes 12? Who's gonna want to write all that? Who's gonna want to type
him,
all that, bro? No,
him,
no. That's why he
because
just
he's
put
done it
12.
before. No, now I'm talking about in the past.
Okay. Okay. You're
Yeah,
right.
but it's basically the 12th Hitler wears Hermes, but it's him and Stove God for the most part. Stove God is on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He's on majority,
He's on the majority of this.
like half, because it's
Okay.
only 11 songs. 1, 2, yeah.
So basically, it's a collab
Yeah,
album.
half, about half. Cause yeah, on 4, 5. But my favorite songs on here was Adam Page because, well, you know, I pay attention to the wrestling stuff. You know, of course, he did Heyman Adam Page from AEW. I liked Health Science, East Mommy, and then Dump World was cool.
Okay. So,
Those are my favorites, really.
I gotta listen
And
to it.
Vert was dope.
Okay. You gotta listen to it. I forgot about these singles that dropped.
That
Gucci
the
Man.
baby and young Miami shit. I ain't heard it yet. Y'all heard
No,
that shit?
no, 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 no. I did not. I
I
heard.
haven't wanted to wake up to ass shaking music today.
Yeah, I didn't. I think they dating. Are they dating?
Oh Lord.
I don't know. You don't know? Okay. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Okay. I think they are, but I don't know. Anywho, that's interesting. Shit. Wheels fall off with Ty Dolla $ign and Kanye. It's all right. It's all right. I only really went to this because it's Ty Dolla $ign and it's for Ty Dolla $ign's album. So I was trying to figure out, okay,
I'll be skipping that one.
No. Listen. This is why I'm anticipating this because he just told him off. He just told off. Told him off on Twitter. I guess he did.
Who told who off?
Oh no, I thought you were talking about Kanye. I thought you were talking about Kanye telling on Twitter. No, I thought you were saying Kanye was telling. I thought you were saying talking about Kanye. Kanye was telling. I thought I was saying Kanye was telling off Twitter, but he's talking about what part. Ty Dolla $ign said.
Ty Dolla $ign told off Kanye. What did he say?
Basically, he was saying that I'm not agreeing with your methods right now. Some on the lines of that. You can find it. Go ahead and search for it. I'll paraphrase like a motherfucker. But I'm thinking this album is not.
Where did he say it? It must have been deleted. Where did he say it at?
I think he said on Instagram. It was on Instagram. Though. I know that. He probably said it on his story, and he unfollowed Kanye. So it's probably not going to be a Vultures 3, and I'm cool with that. We don't need no more. Yeah, like we don't need no more of that. But it was a solid song. Wheels Fall Off was a solid song. We didn't talk about the extra songs on the SOS Deluxe.
Yes, we did. Oh, no, we didn't. No, we didn't. Because I ain't hearing me, and I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, damn. Well, I heard them. They all fire. All of them are fire. The extra 4 songs was Joni, Take You Down, Open Arms, and PSA. PSA is literally another intro, basically. It could have been it's not it was like it just smooth. It was real smooth put together with SOS. Like it was a nice little transition. But yeah, they all fire.
Bro, did y'all know that he put out a shirt with the Nazi swastika on it?
Ooh, that's wild.
Who?
Metal Mouth.
Oh, no. I didn't know that.
To Twitter.
Okay, so Gucci Man put out a song called Preference. I didn't care for it, so I didn't listen to it. Mick Jenkins finally put out Wars and Women's Awards freestyle on streaming services, and I was happy about that one. Listened to it like 5 times that day.
What'd you think about Offset's single?
It didn't grab my attention.
I agree. I feel like he been doing decent, but that wasn't it.
Yeah. Reason put out a song with
Yep.
Ransom and Coyote that was really freaking good. I can't wait for his album.
Hello, yeah.
Can't wait for his album. Dave East put out a single with Ransom. Not listening to it until the project comes.
Let's
You
see
listen
what
to the
else is
bonuses
going
on
on.
ESTG?
I ain't listening to any of that.
Okay, y'all know I told y'all what the hell that flash of lights bullshit was gonna be. He had to take away that flashing lights, and he did. I'm glad he did that. But that
It
shit
made
was
sense
horrible
to-
still. It was still horrible. Still
He said,
The
horrible.
extra songs was horrible.
Because the flashing lights trap
Oh, I ain't hear
remix,
that. I never heard it.
the trap remix,
It was a trap
flashing
version of
lights.
Flashing Light.
Yes, basically, it's
I'm gonna have
ass.
to go on. I'm gonna have to go on YouTube and look that up.
Yeah, it's ass. It's ass. So, no, don't do it. I don't know why he did that. I don't know why. Never mind. I do know why Kanye signed off on that. Never mind. Go ahead.
Somebody
about
somebody said Valentine's Day belongs to Drake because So Far Gone was put out on February 13th, 09. And if you're reading this, it's too late. Was just celebrated its 10th anniversary on Thursday.
Right.
Was released February 13th, 2015. And now this new joint with P&D. So the internet, some people on the internet saying that Drake owns Valentine's Day, which I don't necessarily disagree with.
Yeah, I can't disagree with it either.
He does good on this holiday. Just to add some more stats to it on what he did today, him and Party apparently on Valentine's Day paid for all the meals at a famous New York restaurant. It was a Nigerian chef, apparently. Young Thug says Drake is back #1 and put the goat emoji. And as of 2 hours ago, Drake beats Kendrick Lamar for record biggest streaming day for any rapper.
Didn't beat out the weekend though.
By 0.1. It's literally a 1A, 1B thing again. He won 92.4 to 92.3.
Yeah. It still ain't beat out the weekend.
At all.
Wait, who ain't beat out the weekend? My bad, I was reading.
Neither
Drake.
one of the guys we're talking about.
Yeah.
Who, Drake and Party?
Drake.
Yeah, and Kendrick. Because Drake beat out Kendrick by most biggest streaming day by any rapper.
We knew that was going to happen. Look,
yeah,
man, let me tell you something, okay?
For it.
It's not the fact that everybody's waiting for it. It's just like, when we think about it, yes, Kendrick Lamar beat Drake in the rap beef, right? But on a global stage, Drake is still much more popular than Kendrick is. That's what people fail to realize. Like, we live in America, so it don't really mean nothing to us. But on a global stage, Drake is way more popular in other countries overseas where they don't speak no English at than he is here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he is I'm not saying Kendrick ain't no global superstar now, but he not Drake numbers. So that's not shocking to me.
No, and then it's not like it's a big gap beat. It's by 0.1.
It's not a big gap, but I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? Like,
people trying to make it. They just trying to bring the toxicness back to the beef again.
And then they neither of them was beating the weekend. We already know.
And then they ranked. They said, where do you rank Drake's collab albums using What a Time to Be Alive, Her Loss, and the current one that we got, Some Sexy Songs From You?
Literally in the order that they were.
In that order.
Literally in that order.
There was no other way to put the order.
Right.
Like, and everybody who keeps saying Her Loss is better than What a Time to Be Alive, they wasn't there.
They weren't there. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I initially hated that, but I did grow to love it.
I feel like I said a controversial statement back then that probably might have argued that, but I mean, I came to my senses since then. What was I say? And another thing about this damn Some Sexy Songs For You, it has debuts with 56.6 million first day streams, becoming the second biggest debut in 2025.
It's going #1 by next week. It's going #1 for sure.
Probably, because what's #1 right now is the question.
I think it's GNX.
For 2025? It said 2025
I'm talking about I'm talking about what's sitting at the top of the Billboard 200 right now.
Oh, okay.
Let me look that up.
And then Mr. Gibbs dropped "Nobody Loves You" yesterday.
Yeah, I know he finally dropped it.
About damn time.
I knew he rapped over that beat.
We all knew he did.
All right, so I
Oh,
lied. So, The Weeknd is number one right now,
Yeah, I was gonna say, except for albums of 2025, and
and
that's what I was
and
thinking.
GNX is number 4. But if Drake and Party don't go number 1, they're at least going number 2.
Yeah,
Because
it's lit.
The Weeknd might be number 1 again if Bad Bunny don't overtake him.
Bad Bunny's currently trending right now, so it might be already inevitable.
And SZA is number 3 and Kendrick is number 4 on the Billboard 200 right now.
I ain't gonna lie, you might as well include. Well, I mean, we don't, but we might as well include Bad Bunny in that whole circuit. That man finna probably take. He probably the only one that's gonna compete with Weekend, because like you said, that global scale. I don't even know if like Drake and Kendrick gonna have a dog in that fight as far as that. Well, Drake might.
yeah. We
What was
finally
Bad
got
Bunny?
And then Drake dissed Joe Budden on this album again.
Yeah. But
He
on the last
dissed the
not the
Baldy
very
man.
last podcast, but the podcast before last, he said, "I'm not talking to a corpse."
Yeah.
And this one, he
Talking
said
about
nothing.
Joe Budden said, I was happy with that. Like, you
He said,
happy
"I'll
that
live
he
with
did?
that."
Like, you happy he dissed you again?
So
Keeps
yeah,
him relevant.
but this time around, yeah, on the latest episode, yeah, he didn't say anything. He didn't say anything about it. Like he's trying to, because he never outrightly said Joe Budden's name or give any
No,
indication that he's
definitely
talking
didn't
about.
say his name.
Yeah, that he's talking about Joe Budden. So it's like,
On the R&B side, DNA, did you listen to Halle Bailey's new song?
did not even know she drops her.
She dropped a song called Back and Forth. It's pretty damn good.
Okay, cool.
I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this, but anybody listen to Tiger's new album, NSFW?
No.
Who?
The,
Excuse me? Who album?
the third member from Young Money that was supposed to make it out, which
I gotta look
technically
at you
did.
like I gotta look at you like Drake looked at the camera when he dissed Metro Boomin. Who?
Tiger, man. Tiger.
Oh. No, I ain't hear his new album.
I bet you didn't after the way you just came to the camera.
No, I ain't hear his new album. That nigga got an OnlyFans. I don't,
He
no.
been at one.
I'm just saying, like, I don't listen to rappers who have OnlyFans.
Hey,
That's crazy.
Let's see, what else happened this week? Soulja Boy got into it with Marlon Wayans.
Oh,
Nothing.
man.
We don't need to talk about that ass whooping of unnecessariness
Bro,
that's gonna
like
come
you
his
shouldn't
way.
even be talking to you
Like,
can't
Soulja
get
Boy,
into
like,
a beef with comedians, dude. Like that's not smart.
I think maybe Soulja Boy doing it from a marketing standpoint. Maybe he
I
knows
think so,
Marlon gonna roast him and put
because
him on a comedy show.
Soulja Boy also got into it with Bad Baby of all places, of all people this week. And she said, this ain't nothing but free promotion for that trash ass album. And since you want to go there, you had me in your house when I was a minor. Now tell that. I was like, well, you might as well shut up, Soulja Boy, before they start asking questions.
Man,
Freaky
Soulja,
ass
stop
nigga.
it. Stop it now. You see how it worked out for people.
Charlamagne said that, hold on, wait. Charlamagne said he found the Some Sexy Songs for You album boring, and he caught himself yawning.
Wow.
He said, I only got to track 11, but I don't feel Party on this album at all. I've never been a fan of Drake singing. I do like Party, but something about what I heard on this project thus far, it just feels manufactured. It lacks soul. It's like AI and B.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's no soul on it. Like if you honestly, like I said, like deeper is like
I don't know why you expecting soul from Party Next Door and Drake. Drake lost his soul a long time ago.
You funny as fuck. Talking about he lost his soul a long time ago. I'm tired of talking about that light-skinned young man.
Yeah.
Did anybody listen to Coi Leray's EP?
No,
Absolutely
but
not.
the freaky Jamaican man, DJ Academic, said that Drake said that he's not giving Kendrick Lamar no more energy. I don't know where he got that from because it was confirmed that he really don't be talking to nobody from Drake camp. So I don't know where he's getting this information from. Maybe y'all know.
Tell academics to go get
You
some
got his
information
number.
on how to not harass minors.
You got the man's
Fucking
number.
creepy ass niggas. I don't give no fuck about that nigga. Weird ass nigga.
He
Why
has.
you so angry?
That's all I can say is he has the man's number.
Because man, that's it. He just trying to dick go Drake until he get back to relevancy. Fuck out of here. Weird ass
Oh,
nigga. You
and
trying to get 15-year-olds to do weird ass shit. Fuck that weird ass nigga. You a
damn, Martin,
bitch.
you real upset right now, sir. Calm down, bro. Damn.
Nah,
I get
it's
it.
just I'm just saying, bro.
I
That
get
shit
it, bro.
kind of
I
blew
do.
me, bro. That shit was stupid. Like, why the fuck you being a freaky
But
ass nigga?
I've been telling y'all fuck academics for years, and now that all of a sudden he got caught on camera doing weird shit. Now all of a sudden it's fuck him. I've been saying fuck him for years.
I've been saying fuck him before.
For
I
years,
never
sir.
took that nigga side for anything, really.
I'm talking about when DNA over there used to watch, listen and watch Everyday Struggle all the time. I'll say fuck academics. He know.
I said he was a bitch. I said academic was a bitch because
Before
he let
I
big
even
messages
got on
hold
this
him like that.
podcast, I was saying.
Yeah.
I just don't like that dude. There's just something about him that's just not bueno.
He got that.
Yeah.
He just got a bitch mentality face. That's all.
He looked like Android 19.
Don't disrespect Android 19 like that.
He looked like Android 19. Like, that's what I got. If you ever see DJ Academics do this here, I'm telling you.
That's what I'm saying. Don't disrespect Android 19 like that. He ain't do nothing. Fucking bumbleclap bum.
Offset need to go find him some business. I don't even
He
do all
definitely
that
need to find him
shit.
some business because Drake business
I don't
ain't
even
his.
do all that. I don't even do all that gossip shit. But the shit he doing with Cardi right now is unnecessary.
The shit he do in general is unnecessary.
Bro, go work on that album, bro. Leave your baby mama alone. It's literally your fault.
More than
She got
likely.
tired of you cheating. You thought she was gonna accept that all that time? Come on, man.
Yep.
That's how it be.
Anything else?
Give me 1 second. I'm checking all my news feeds.
Outkast is about to be inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Well, we gonna try to get him in there. That's for sure. You got to vote.
Man, he better be like, come on now. Also, on the 56th NAACP Image Awards, they're honoring the Wayans family.
That's what's up.
That's dope.
That is really, really good. I ain't gonna lie though, somebody told me I was talking to somebody, I can't remember who. But I was discussing old black shows, right? And they told me that they said Bernie Mac is phenomenal. But my wife and kids is horrible because it's corny. And it does have corny moments in there.
Hold on. Wait a minute. DNA. I just found out that, I mean, this don't got nothing to do with nothing because, like I said, we don't do this on this podcast. But I just found out that Doughboy, like, the dude from Cleveland, like, oh, really, Doughboy, is dating Lola Brooke. I didn't know that.
Word.
Dead ass, I just saying.
You got to send a picture or... Wow. That's great. Whoa, that's crazy.
That's small world.
That's crazy.
Give Me a Hug just reached #1 on Apple Music.
I saw that coming.
Yeah. Man, so many people are making this joke about how he's literally asking people to give him a hug. Like it's like, okay, the song is titled "Give Me a Hug." Did you not think he was gonna say "Give me a hug" repeatedly in the song? Like I just don't know what.
I think that was the joke, and of course, because it's Drake, people trying to take it serious.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like I don't like. I'm just like, just roll my eyes moment. Even though I'm not gonna roll my eyes, but okay, it's
Outside
Don't
not that
of
phys-
serious,
don't physically roll your eyes.
right?
right,
I'm not. I'm not.
Somebody
outside
need to
of
go.
that,
Somebody need
let's
to go
go.
check on Britney Spears, man, because
That's Brittany,
she on
bitch.
she on IG taking her flat cakes again.
Hey, look, we didn't say shit when Miley Cyrus did it, so let Brittany do it.
She wasn't on IG doing it.
Oh, you're right. She was on a national TV show, the MTV Awards.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. So that's the ticket. So, let her do it in the compass of social media. I'd rather that one than my national TV out of nowhere. This year, Anthony Edwards has accumulated $285,000 in fines.
That's because he be
What happened?
cursing people out and
Yeah, I'm gonna
cursing
read
them.
each one. He got $100K for saying, "I don't do overtime, so fuck it," during the TV interview after hitting the game winner. $75K for calling the officials fucking terrible. $50K for flipping off an official.
Who did that?
Anthony
Anthony
Edwards.
Edwards.
Oh well.
$25K for saying fucking and bitch in a post game interview. And
Was that all for one game?
these
Nah.
are all different games.
Oh, of course.
And $35K for flipping the bird on the court.
Yeah.
Yep.
And not only that, but some lady tried to expose that nigga by saying she leaked their text messages. He told the chick get an abortion. She told him no. He was like, I don't know why you gonna keep a kid I don't want.
Oh yeah, that shit was so funny. So I don't know why
And
you
then
want to
they
keep that kid
said, like,
on.
Anthony Edwards is 23. They said this lady 38. I said, lady, you too damn grown. Just get rid of the damn child, man. Just
And
Right.
she
you only
ain't
trying to
got
keep
one already though, but
you only trying to keep the child because you think you finna get a bag, and he does not want nothing to do with the child. Just it's okay, baby.
I was gonna say all he
Just
gonna
let it
do is
go.
probably just take care of the support bills. He ain't gonna
He
do
probably
nothing
won't even
else.
do that, bro. Like, just let it go, man. Let it go.
then he's gonna have to do back child support or some shit. She's gonna get the money. Either way the fuck it goes. Like there's not no way around that shit, bro. Once the baby is here, it's over with. It's
Out of
over
there.
with. It's over with, dog. Like these women know how to get their money by any means.
And apparently, the civil lawsuit accusing Jay-Z of sexual assaulting a 13-year-old has been dropped.
We know he didn't do it. The fuck? Trying to
They
do the
have a
most.
statement. What is it? Give me a second. It says Jane Doe plaintiff. It says Sean Combs, Daddy House Recordings Incorporated. So that's who this is against.
Daddy's house.
Yep. Daddy's House Recordings Incorporated, pal.
That's insane. Who's his name? That P Diddy.
You know it was Sean Combs.
Yeah, it says the attorney Tony Busby and his anonymous female client have dropped her sexual assault lawsuit against Jay-Z and Diddy. Yep. We already knew what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, she gave notice to dismiss with prejudice.
Mm-hmm.
So they probably settled out of court.
Nah, right here say Jay-Z did not settle.
Oh, never mind.
He did not pay a single penny. This dismissal is vindication, plain and simple. I know
Oh,
Hov
well.
ain't gonna settle, bro. Don't you throw no dirt up on my neck. Cause look, if a dude actually does something or has knowledge about doing something, he's not gonna be as adamant to throw the case out or, anything like that. Now, just because you settle a case don't necessarily mean you guilty, but it does look funny. But Hov never settled. He came out immediately and had a representative say these claims are baseless and untrue.
Mm-hmm.
He like almost immediately. Diddy didn't do that. Diddy
Right.
made an apology video, and then next thing you know, they found 1,000 bottles of baby oil in his house. So
Have you found
Mm-hmm.
some new
downhill from
baby
there. So
oil? So the 500-pound rapper Dane DeMoss proved she can fit into a car by squeezing into a small SUV and did basically a car commercial, as she's still currently suing Lyft after they refused to let her in the car, claiming that she wouldn't fit.
she
When it's
probably
literally
wouldn't.
just,
Shit.
I mean,
I seen her. Man.
I seen the commercial. I mean, there wasn't no. I mean, I understand. Yeah, you could squeeze your ass in the car, sure, but he didn't want you to.
That bitch built like a rotisserie chicken.
Oh, shit. Maybe a turkey, dog. Oh,
Nah, she ain't built like no turkey. I know what she built like, Marty. She built like remember the headless chicken from Courage?
Weak.
man.
Fucking weak. Shut your ass up, John. I can see her running around
Bitch,
with the bone legs.
bitch built like, nah, man. I ain't gonna lie. I don't really do this body shaming shit because I'm a big dude. But you know what I'm saying? How dare you salute Sue Lift because you can't fit in the motherfucking car and talk. Bitch, you just in denial. Running around here built like Clayface off Batman.
I'm weak. Like I said, I ain't got. You can be built however you be, but I mean, you can't get mad at the nigga didn't want you in his car. It's not trying to sue the whole company for one person. Because all that man did was just decline you, like he can
Could
do
have
on the app.
requested another Uber.
Hey,
Right, that's
guess
what I'm
so.
I
saying.
mean, another Lyft. I'm sorry.
So
Same
guess who
same
was the
driving preference. You could have choose either one.
so guess who was the most streamed female artist on Valentine's Day?
Well, really,
Beyonce,
SZA.
SZA.
I
Okay,
could believe
cool.
that.
I thought it was gonna be like a Beyonce thing.
I've been trying to tell people for years. SZA is the toxic singer that everybody thinks Janae Aiko is.
Mm.
Yes, yes,
She got a lot of toxic songs though. So
yeah. And then she want to walk around here talking about some spirits and all the energy and all that shit. You know that any chick that talks that shit a lot is full of shit.
well, she's in love right now. So
In love,
Definitely
who?
on her
Not
lover
her.
girl shit.
Not her. I'm talking about SZA.
oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. I was gonna say, I was gonna say,
I wasn't
no,
even
I was
talking
gonna
about
say,
Janae Aiko. Like, yeah, Janae Aiko is a little toxic, but she's nowhere near SZA's level.
her toxic was more so just like I can get toxic if you let me.
Yeah, that's what that gave. SZA's is just toxic.
Toxic off the rip.
I'm telling you, boy, fame ruins these people. I'm telling you.
Oh, so apparently going back to Titanium Joe, folks, as John will call him. Apparently, him and his wife are possibly getting a divorce, according to new rumors.
Yeah,
Well,
I
shit,
knew
I'm
about
not
that
shocked
shit.
considering. I'm not shocked considering the fact that he been making her walk around with nothing. Now, mind you, she white, so the black man in me is like, 40 acres and a mule type shit. But on the other hand, it's like, why do you have this lady walking around with no clothes on? That can't be a personal choice.
From what niggas think that is, they think that Kanye is trying to use his power as to stunt. I can just
Of
have my
course,
bitch
that's what
drop her
he
clothes whenever
does.
she want. But I mean, you ain't got to though.
Okay, man. That man got a jaw and a mouth made of metal. That's all I'm gonna say. Why would you trust anybody with aluminum in their mouth?
Hey, some people trying to change their ways, man.
Jabber jaw mouth ass.
Hey, I thought you was done.
I am done. I ain't say fuck him. Did you hear
Oh,
that happen?
I forgot. I forgot the
Did you
guidelines of what you said. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
did you hear me say fuck him?
I ain't hear a word, pal.
I ain't say I wasn't
I
gonna talk shit. I said I wasn't gonna say fuck him no more.
Hey, look. I ain't mad at you. I understand. I knew where that was going. It's whatever. It's okay.
It is okay. Everything gonna be all right. I think that's
What?
Yeah,
everything, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't got nothing else either. Yeah, so that's our show. Yeah. We'll see y'all next week. Hopefully the full core 4 will be here.
Maybe. Or maybe we'll have 5. Maybe we'll have 6 people. Maybe we might have a whole 30,000 people on one pod. Just
All
come
I
find
heard
out next
was
week.
maybe we'll have a whole.
Yeah. You did not hear no.
Yes, I
My
did.
connection good.
Yes, I did, bro. I'm telling you.
Oh man.
We'll find out next week what they heard.
It's gonna have all of this, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Peace.